Alright, welcome back to Trails in Cold Steel. So last time, instructor Sarah basically conned us into doing a bunch of work for the student council. And we just had a meeting with the council president, and she told us that we're going to basically help ease their workload. The whole class 7 is anyway. So we're just leaving now. What a day. Can't believe she wound up treating me to dinner in the cafeteria. And she's still got more student council work to do yet. How is she so busy? Hello, this is Rien Schwarzer speaking.
Guten Tag, my favorite little Wunderkind. I hear you had a nice little dinner date with the student council president. Ooh la la.
If this is how you treat your favorite little wonderkind, I dread to think how you treat people you don't like. Would you care to explain why you've been signing me up for things behind my back?
I'll skip the details for now, but it's got something to do with the other part of your curriculum that I'll be announcing next week. I thought it'd be a good chance for one of you to do a little rehearsal before the main event. And since the student council truly is busy, I figured, why not kill two birds with one stone? A fine plan, if I do say so myself.
I have a feeling half the reason they're as busy as they are is because of certain instructors. But alright, I'm happy to play along. Basically, you just want me to spend my free day tomorrow helping the student council, right?
Oh, that's entirely up to you. If there's a club you're interested in joining, far be it from me to force you away from it.
No, to be honest, I still haven't found one that really clicks with me, so that won't be a problem. That's not true at all. We want to join the swimming club. There is one question I'd like to ask, though. Why me, exactly? This seems like the kind of task typically entrusted to the class president or vice president, so Emma or Machias. And even if you were choosing based on social class, Eustace and Laura were both born into noble families. I wasn't. So what makes me so special exactly?
Well, in a sense, you're effectively at the center of Class 7.
Pardon?
I'm not saying you're its leader, of course. But in a class full of nobles, commoners, and exchange students, you in particular are special. Surely even you can see that, no?
Well...
That's why I decided to give you first dibs, so to speak. I wanted to get an idea of how things might go from here on out. There's never been a class like yours before, after all. So there you have it. The beans have been spilled all over the place. Ball's in your court now.
Wait, what are you drinking?
Beer, of course. It's the weekend and I'm stuck wasting away in my room, imbibing libations. Alas, all by my lonesome. If only I had a classy gentleman friend who'd go out drinking with me. But woe of woes, such a man is nary to be found.
Are you okay?
Never better. But you, instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you just go with the flow for a change? It seems like you're desperately trying to find something. But if you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away with the next big gust that comes along. And on that note, make sure you're back in the dorm by curfew and all transgressions will be forgiven. Toodles!
If I don't plant myself somewhere. Huh. She may have a few screws loose, but she's got a point. Maybe I should just try going with the flow and see what comes of it. Why is Rien special? Why? So chapter 1, Unconventional Studies. Afterwards, Rien returned straight to the dormitory, and after relaxing in his room for a while, he decided to walk around the dorms. You can now access the overall achievements and character profile sections of the notebook. Both can be accessed by pressing select or choosing note, blah blah blah. Alright, Professor Toa left me in charge of handing out everyone's notebooks. Tomorrow's our first free day, so I should get this done. With tonight. Okay. You can explore Class 7 dorms on the night before each free day. Be aware, however, that the story will progress should you return to Reen's room. Okay, so we don't want to return to our room. Is this our room? 201? Okay, so 201 is my room. Who's in 206? It's a vacant room. Okay, so nobody's across from us. How lonely. So we have a bunch of story events there. Probably better if I leave the map complete overview there. Probably easier to make sense of things. This zoom in and zoom out thing is really odd because it doesn't really do much. Anyways. Let's start giving out the notebooks then. Who's in room 202? Elliot. Hello, sir. Hey there, Reen. Something the matter? Toa gave me Class 7 student notebooks to hand out earlier, so I'm just going around delivering those. Here's yours, Elliot. Oh, thanks. Anyway, were you playing the violin in here? Sorta. It's pretty late, so I wasn't really playing per se, just doing the fingering and motions. The wind orchestra isn't meeting tomorrow, so I thought I should get in some practice tonight instead. Wow, you're really into music, huh? I can't imagine most people being that invested in their hobbies. Your room's chock full of musical stuff, too. It's not that much, honestly. It'd be nice if the walls in these dorms were a bit more soundproof, though. Then I'd be able to play all night without bothering anyone. Spoken like a true music nerd. He's got some violins, he's got whatever that thing is, phonograph or something. Cello, maybe? Looks pretty big. Or is it out? Yeah. And maybe a guitar down there? I don't know. Anyways, next. On to the next one. This is probably all boys up here. This should be Eustace's room. Who's there? It's me, Reen. I've got your student notebook here. Very well. You have my thanks. Don't mention it. Mind if I ask what you're up to? I was simply reading. Oh, what kind of book? A biography I borrowed from the library. Why must I indulge your mundane little questions? Huh? While we may live in the same dorms, the two of us are perfect strangers. Your proximity to me does not give you license to intrude on my private life. You're right. I'm sorry about that. Pay it no mind. Also, I suggest you be more mindful of when and to whom you volunteer your time. Otherwise, people will be more than happy to simply use you at every turn. Was that meant to be a warning? He doesn't seem like an easy guy to make friends with, that's for sure. But maybe he's got a good heart. Seemed like he was... Wait. Like genuinely trying to help us out. It was a word of advice anyway. Just don't get too involved, because then you get screwed over. Alright. Evening, Reen. What's up? Actually, I was just looking for you. I've got your student notebook here. Here you go. Oh, I was wondering when that'd come. Thanks. Sorry to make you go out of your way to deliver it. No worries. Your room's got a really distinctive feel to it, though. What's that hanging on the wall? That's sort of an ornament made in the Nord Highlands. I thought it'd be a nice way to bring the spirit of my homeland along with me. I see. It really does give the whole room an exotic feel, though. You've got your brushes out too, so I'm guessing you're going to spend tomorrow painting? Yeah. I'm planning to head over to the art club. Feel free to come along if you feel like it. Will do. Okay. So all the boys are up here. This should be Machias's room. Who is it? It's me, Reen. I've got something here for you. I'll be right there. Sorry to make you go to all that trouble. Oh, don't worry about it. Were you in the middle of studying there? I'm sorry if I interrupted you. No need to be sorry for that. How did you know I was studying, though? You've got pencil marks all over the sides of your hands. Well then. You should make sure to do plenty of studying yourself. You don't want to find yourself falling behind. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Most of our classes seem like they'll be pretty hard too. Agreed. Besides, it'll be a chance to show up those snobby upper-class students. I'll see you tomorrow then. Yeah, good night. Alright, now the women. Well, that goes up and that goes down. Let's go up first, because I'm not sure. It's probably up here, their rooms. These are probably vacant rooms. And I guess we have to knock. We can't just barge into any of the girls' rooms. It's kind of funny though, we barged into Elliot and Gaius's, but I guess they're our friends. Oh boy, I had to pick the perfect room first, right? I need to give Elisa her notebook too. Right, here goes. Who is it? It's me, Rean. What do you want? What are you even thinking coming to some innocent girl's room this late at night? Good point. I wouldn't have under normal circumstances, but there's something I need to give you. Rean explained that Toa asked him to give out everyone's student notebooks. Oh. Okay, wait a moment. Hurry up and hand it over. Okay, hold on just a second. It should be this one. Let's see, Elisa... Don't read that! Why do we not want to know her last name? I can't let my guard down around you for a second, can I? Sorry, I can't tell which notebook is which without looking inside. I really didn't mean any harm. Or so you say. Anyway, that's all you wanted, isn't it? Good night then. Guess I'll have to back off for tonight. But it seems that R is just an initial. I didn't finish reading her full name before she snatched it out of my hands, though. Is there a reason she's hiding it? Come to think of it, even in the opening scene where they had the names of the characters, her last name was just given as an initial as well. This should be Laura's room. Hey, Laura, are you in there? Is that you, Rean? I'll be right there. Thank you for taking the time to deliver it to me. Don't worry about it. What were you doing anyway? You didn't hear me knocking and you're covered in sweat? I was just practicing with a wooden sword. I must have been so focused on my practice that I didn't hear you knock at first. That's some concentration, alright. Maybe I should do some practicing when I get back to my room too. You certainly don't want to neglect your training. I'd enjoy it if I had someone to duel with sometime too. Well then, good night. Good night. She like slams the door in my face. Not very nice. Is this... I'm gonna bet this is... Fee's room. Nope, it's Emma's. I was wrong. So this should be Emma's room. Yes, who is it? It's me, Rean. Do you have a moment? Rean, I'll be right there. Thank you. Oh, on an unrelated note, how are you planning on spending the day tomorrow? I'm thinking I'll help out the student council. How about you? I plan on looking at more clubs. I haven't seen what culture clubs have to offer yet, so I'll be visiting them tomorrow. Oh, right. Joining a club does sound like a good idea. Let me know if any of them seem really good. I will. Also, I do hope you'll be able to make up with Elisa soon. Did you just hear us now? You weren't exactly quiet. I think Elisa still needs to sort out her feelings about everything. But don't worry, I'm sure it will all work out in the end. Thanks. Good night, Emma. Good night. Thank you for bringing me my notebook, too. I wonder if the order would have changed the how the conversations would play out. Alright, we'll talk to Fee. This should be Fee's room. Who's there? It's me, Rean. I've got something here for you. Come in. Cheers. Oh, were you asleep? I didn't mean to wake you up. It's fine. I'm surprised you went to sleep this early, though. I mean, we just had dinner. I didn't have anything else to do. You done? Yeah, I just wanted to give you the notebook. Right. She's a unique one, that girl. I wonder how she ended up a student here anyway. Alright, so everybody's notebooks are handed out. Now what? Oh, we have more scene. Oh no, that's just our room. Oh, what is she doing here? You really can't beat a nice cold beer after work. No, wait, maybe you can with 2 ice cold beers. Have you been drinking all night? At least try not to fall asleep here, okay? I don't want you to catch a cold. Don't you worry your pretty little head about me. I'm indestructible. Especially since I've got the day off tomorrow. You say that like it totally excuses your entire night of drinking. Well, anyway, you were nice enough to take on some work for the student council, so that's a load off my shoulders. I'm looking forward to seeing how you perform tomorrow. Right. Wow, she went from plastered to bastard in the blink of an eye. Looks like there's a lot more to her than I thought. What's here? This is like our kitchen. And what else do we have? We have a storage room. And a vacant room. Okay. I guess that's it. I guess we go back to our room then. Should I call it a day? Choosing to rest will cause the date to change and the main story to advance. Let me just see if we can exit the dorm. I doubt we can, but I want to double check. Yeah, can't go out late at night. Alright, so we are going to call it a night. Move on to the next day. Which I'm assuming might even be more than... Oh no, because it is a free day tomorrow, so... So we will get to experience that day. It won't move us forward like a couple weeks like the other time. At least I think, anyway. Sunday, free day. Student Council tasks for April. So we have Old Schoolhouse Mystery, Orbital Delivery, and a Noteworthy Loss. I kind of dropped my student notebook and now I can't find it anywhere. Would anyone be willing to help me look? I'll be looking for it on the first floor of the Student Union building, and I'd really appreciate it if someone lent me a hand. Colette, first year, class 4. I've just finished repairing a bunch of Orbital Tech here at Engineering Club, but I need someone to deliver everything. Stop by the engineering building, and I'll tell you more. George, year 2, class 3. So both commoners. Ooh. I have a reason to believe that strange phenomena have been occurring in the old schoolhouse of late. As such, I would like to request that one or more combat-ready students look into this and report back to me. For more details, come see me in my office on the first floor of the main building. Principal Van Dyke. One from the principal, one from the engineering club, oh and hey, one from another first year. I certainly wasn't expecting a request from the principal as one of my very first assignments. I hope I don't screw it up. I'm curious about the one from that engineering club too. Sounds interesting. Well, I've got all day, so let's dive in, I guess. You can now view quests in your notebook, and the quests automatically record blah blah blah. Reacts, yeah. Bonding points. On free days, special events can be triggered with certain classmates and sub-characters. These are called bonding events. 1 point will be consumed each time you view an event, and your bond with that character will be strengthened. When the time of day advances to evening, all daytime bonding events and quests will no longer be available. In exchange, you will receive 1 bonus point, which can be used to trigger an evening-exclusive bonding event. So on your free days, bonding points. How do we know how many bonding points we have? Different bonding events will be available during the daytime and evening. In the evenings on your free days, you'll receive an additional bonding point. Viewing bonding events allows you to gain Link XP with that character. Okay. So we can only bond with 2 people today. Huh. We're gonna have to see who we want to bond with. I don't know. Can't check combat links. Oh, we have them in our party. Gaius and Elliot are in our party. Interesting. Okay, so we'll take a break here. We'll do these requests and see who we want to bond with the next time. So as always, thanks for watching.